I've got Bryan Baeumler here, and of course you know him from House of Bryan and what else?
Disaster DIY, Leave It to Bryan, Canvas Handyman Challenge.
That's just to name a few.
A few shows, yeah.
So we're going to give you guys a few tips. A lot of people try and do Renos. They think they can do it themselves. I like to call myself, you know, instead of a Kenny fix-it, but a Kathy kind of fix-it girl. And some things I can do, but some things I now know I don't even go near.
So leave to the pros, yeah.
That's right.
There's a lot of things in the house. If it's mechanical, structural, electrical, if there's water or fire involved, leave it to someone who does it for a living, that's licensed, that's insured, that knows
even
what they're
if you
doing.
feel the need.
Even if you feel the need, even if you've watched a show and
That's right.
in half an hour we've made it happen.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things we do during the commercial that we don't share with everyone.
Right.
You know, a big mistake people make, and probably the biggest, is not a physical mistake when it comes to renovating, but it's overestimating their own skill. They underestimate what it's going to cost.
So we think we're really good?
Yeah, you hand the hammer to most people, and they, you know,
we go nuts.
They're Thor.
Yeah.
But it's not that way. I mean, we're overestimating our skill. We're underestimating the skill that it takes to actually be the artist that's required to do things. Even finishing tile or drywall, it takes a lot of experience and practice.
And Bryan, you've raised a really great point, because it is an art form. People don't realize that you're hiring these people. Not only they're skilled.
Yeah.
These are professions that they're professionals, and we really take that for granted. It drives me crazy, actually.
It's true. I mean, there's a lot of science in building technology, but there is also a lot of art. I mean, installing tiles, drywalling, painting, all of this stuff, installing hardwood, you know, anyone can do it, but you have to do it and make it look good.
Right.
That's what we do.
So let's go back to those other things that people, so they think that we can do more than we actually can. What are
and
other
the under
common
budget.
things? And the under budget. So that's a real problem, right?
A real problem. I mean, people are optimistic. They think that we can do things faster and cheaper than we really can. I've run into I don't know how many people who come up and say, Bryan, I really got raked over the coals by a contractor. I gave him $20,000 to finish my basement, and it looks terrible. Well, you know, to be honest, for the average basement, $20,000
is substantial or not?
It should look terrible.
Yeah, it should look terrible.
You're lucky you have the materials.
Double, right?
You know what? When starting cost is about $35 to $40 a square foot.
Okay.
That's for basic exterior wall finish, basic drywall, basic carpet or laminate flooring. Once you add kitchen or bathroom or multiple rooms and start changing HVAC and electrical, you're up to $50 to $75 a square foot. But everyone thinks they can do it cheaper and faster.
Do you think, Bryan, though, there's a lot of TV to blame for that? Because there's shows, and I'm not commenting on yours, because I know you do it, and you actually are there doing it, and you're giving the real goods, and I appreciate that.
We try.
Same with Scott McGillivray. He's actually doing it, okay?
I don't know that name.
The guy with the hair.
The guy with the hair. Oh, yeah, I know.
But there are other shows, Bryan, that unfortunately paint a picture that you can almost do a whole house.
Yeah.
And you're looking at $50,000, and it's just like that, and done within a couple of weeks.
No, it's hard, though. There's also shows where people go to another planet and meet people. And we don't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're watching television, you have to realize that's a big part of entertainment.
It doesn't help, though.
No, it certainly doesn't help. It can give, and I agree, we're all part of the problem. And I try and tell people as often as I can that when you're watching, realize that we have editors, we have commercials. This happened over 4 weeks with 10 professionals working night and day.
Working night and day.
Night and day.
Exactly.
And when it comes to budgets, I mean, we air all over the world. So it's hard to really nail down a budget, and you might be watching a show that we created 5 to 6 years ago.
Right.
So you really have to go and talk to someone real world about doing this, and you can't expect the experience that you saw on television in real life. That's edited, it's perfect scenario, so yeah, it's difficult.
Now, you do see a lot of what we call attempts or disasters.
Yes.
What are the common ones?
The most common are people messing with structural walls, people putting in a bathroom upstairs and cutting through all the floor joists, removing walls that shouldn't be removed.
So they're messing with structure.
Messing with structure. Electrical is a big one too. I mean, we've seen...
So people are playing with electrical.
People are playing with electrical, literally playing with fire. If you don't get a permit
Crazy.
and you do your own electrical and you burn your house down, your insurance company's not
Won't
going to
even
pay it
cover
back.
you.
And if you kill someone, you're criminally liable. So
You're playing with fire, literally.
the stakes are pretty big, yeah.
Well, congratulations on your success. Love your programs, and you know what? We'll have to have you in studio.
I'll be there. You need something fixed? I just need half an hour.
You better be careful. Hey everybody, make sure to come back. We have celebrity designers Glenn Peloso and Jamie Alexander, and they're going to talk about renos that will help or possibly hurt you.